Today I'm going to be replacing a section of guttering that's been damaged, unfortunately, and we suspect by a firework. And this guttering went up in the early 80s, I think it'd be about 1984, and it is now obsolete, so I'm going to have to replace the full length, and I'm hoping that the downpipe is compatible. So firstly, the task is just to unclip the old guttering like so and just work his way along the lengths and making sure everything's nice and free. Now this guttering's only been failed for a short time, but it can cause all kinds of problems. You can see the masonry's been stained there, that'll eventually go green. You just basically do not want to have defective guttering like this on your property. Eventually left unchecked it could cause subsidence. You can see it's quite brittle. So I'm going to start the fall pipe because for the job to be viable we've got to do this bit first, and it's correctly fixed this with a couple of screws in it to remove, one either side. Now we can just wiggle this section out. Now do be careful whilst working on guttering. Yeah, OSMA. You can often detect the manufacturer if ever you need to replace guttering, and I did know that this was obsolete. Unfortunately we've run into a compatibility issue. This is Floplast guttering with 65mm piping, and this is OSMA, and unfortunately the two don't want to quite marry, but I'm going to hopefully overcome this. I've got a little idea in mind. Either that or we go out and buy some more Floplast. And it seems to be probably within 1 to 2mm of actually fitting. So we'll see what we can achieve. So I've managed to make the guttering fit. This side it all looks great, but if we flip it over you'll see exactly how I did it. Basically cut down either side of the guttering. So this is an OSMA clip I've removed, and that's a Floplast clip. So what I'm going to do is I'm just going to fix the Floplast in that hole there, which is roughly the same. We may be a mil different, but I'm going to entrust the previous work. So we've used the exact same spacings as my father put this guttering up originally, and we've got it in place now, just loosely fitted. Just for the final click in and put the end caps on, and we need a piece for the end. I've got that yet to do. So there are some little lines there to get the guttering up to either side. That allows for expansion in poor weather. So I've used the machined edge to go in this joiner, and I've cut this section and I've got the cut at the end. So now I can focus on just clipping it in, and if there's any felt behind there, make sure it's tucked in the guttering. So what I'm going to do, I'm going to start the fall pipe and work my way down the length of this guttering, clipping things in. And now it's time for the end caps. We should just be able to push these on. Without too much difficulty, and there is one more job yet to do which often gets skipped, and that is to secure these joints with a single self-tapping screw. You could put 3 in it, but one will suffice. It's the same with the guttering clips, we could have 3 in each, but one will suffice. Now a long screwdriver, in my case a socket, will help, as you've got to oversail the guttering to get at anything. Well, unfortunately when you get to the fall pipe part, you have to unclip your guttering just to put that screw in. There's space for a screw either side. So I'm just about finished. I just need to put a bracket up there, but it's getting a bit dark now, so I think I'll call it a day. And I'm generally speaking quite pleased with the job. I've just got this little bit where I interface to repair, and I think I'm going to put a blob of epoxy resin on that, as it's 100% weatherproof. So if I just nip the bits up where you can see fresh air, put a blob of epoxy in, that should keep it nice and dry next time it rains. Incidentally, the drop is 3mm per square metre, but in practice anything what's level will work, as water will always find a way downhill. One thing it never does is run uphill. So I'm going to mix equal parts of each, and it should cure in about 5 minutes. I see no daylight, so let's give the guttering a little test. And there she goes. I've got a bit of a leak, and you can clearly see the cause of it there. We're not quite under that clip that side. And it's time now for test 2. I may further tweak this end as the water level is a bit higher. It seems to be going the other way. Then we'll chuck the full can in. And the good news is we're not overflowing this end. Yeah, I'm bone dry. Many thanks for watching, and why not subscribe to learn of more low cost £46 or so repair possibilities.